it's your girl, and I am back. Today's video is going to be an African tag of sorts. For those that don't know, yes, I am African. Both of my parents are African, therefore I am the offspring of Africa. We're about to have fun with this one because it's something that I can just express myself with. So let's begin. Number 1, you go to sleep like this. Headscarf, baby. Headscarf, baby. Let me tell you what the African culture is without a headscarf. Nothing. These headscarves, they have been saving women since fabric was created. Your mama wore one, your mama's mama wore one, you will wear one, and your children are going to wear one. Headscarves, everybody. People on YouTube that know all about the headscarf. Maureen, Patricia Bright, we rep these, oh yes. Number 2, one of these necklaces right here that be looking like them snakes. Either your mom has had one, either your sister has had one, but you have had one of these necklaces. You know what this is. Every African household has had one of these, especially if you grew up in Africa. Buckets. What do you use buckets for? You use it to take showers. Africans, we are the real MVP, EPA environmentalist. All of that. We conserve water. You fill this bucket up, you're good. This is another household item or another just essential item that you have probably had if you are African. Yes, you have had one of these. Moving on. What's his boyfriend? You just don't date. What is that? You don't date. You don't date. And when your siblings find out that you're talking to somebody, when you talk, your hand talks. This is like the universal sign for fire. About to fire you up. Basically, if you're African, you do all of this. Like, you just talk with all of this. It all comes with a package. What? When you speak, you don't speak, you yell. Which brings me to my next point. Yes, you have a language, but it's like words don't matter anymore. Everything is, hey, oh, oh, ah, hey. Oh, I know y'all will all recognize this one. Everyone knows about the Africans are the best at insulting people. There's no meaning behind the insults, and it gets you. It gets you so good, especially if your parents call you something like, ah, look at your forehead looking like the shape of Nigeria. It's like, what? How can my forehead look like the shape of Nigeria? I'm like about to cry. It's hilarious, and it makes you feel so bad to your soul. Hey, look at your mouth looking like goat. What? Okay, let's move on. If you are African, you eat fufu. Oh my gosh. There has been so much fufu that has passed by my vision. I can't anymore. I just can't. I hate fufu. I don't like to eat it anymore. No, I'm tired of making fufu. No more fufu. Y'all know what I'm saying? You can always identify the ones that love fufu. They got that big old African head and that big old African gut. You know you got that one cousin and that one uncle. They got it. Jollof. Hey, jollof is my thing. Every African person loves jollof. You cannot not like jollof. Fufu is one thing, but jollof, hey! Jollof is good, eh? Jollof is good. I just realized that maybe this isn't necessarily like all of the continent of Africa, but as many of the Africans I've known, jollof, fufu, gari, you eat gari, you wet gari, make banku out of gari. Mr. Ibu, he likes to eat gari. Yes, sweet soup. Your friends are inducted into your family through labor and food. They come over trying to chill. They end up lifting ladders, painting the house. If there's a task, Africans like to do it village style, like YMC, CA. That was a hot mess. African churches, they are long. I mean, Moses, he took the Egyptians out, and we was still not at altar call yet. I love those people. My people are amazing. Like, you walk in there, hey, Jesus, oh. Okay, let's move on. What is allowance? Oh my gosh, the poverty I have felt in my soul. The moment you said, can I have blah 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 amount of dollars? Can I have $2? You want what? Especially if you're going out to eat. You want what? There's gari, there's tomatoes, there's fufu. No! You want to go where? You want to eat what? Your parents have threatened you with this. I will take you back to blank, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, whatever. I will take you back. I will take you back and leave you there. That used to bring the fear of God into us. We were like, no. They got so many tricks up their sleeves, but you learn eventually. You ain't going nowhere. You're a servant, remember? But that threat is real though. You've had fear because of that threat at some point. You are born into servanthood. Can I tell you how many dishes I have washed in my life? These hands, they can testify. My God. I have washed so many dishes. I have cleaned the bathrooms so many times. I'm the real MVP at cleaning. Once you are an African child born in an African household, especially if you are a female African child, you will clean until the day you move out of your parents' house. You will clean, huh? You better not ever talk back if you're an African child. What? Boom! Real quick, pow! Every African child has had a slipper thrown at them. You're either supposed to be a doctor, a nurse, engineer, and I just remembered one, or a mechanic. I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be a millionaire. Everybody has heard this one before. Where are you going? And they will call. Let me tell you, my mom used to call me so much. Ooh, my friends would know when it was her. At some point in your life, they have been overprotective. At some point, your grandma was the one that raised you. Can I get a hand clap for grandmas, all the African grandmas? They help you from getting beat. They give you money. They cook like everything. They are very wise. They're always instilling wisdom. And they are old-fashioned. Very old-fashioned. But they do learn. Not every African knows how to speak French. Okay. Not every African knows every African. Come on, people. I just wanna see you deep in crisis. Drive us off, you don't need the license. All the hush, you can even ride it. Go ahead, move your feet just like this. Now watch me.